Hey Aries, I just pulled cards for you and honestly what came through is making me pause because this energy is so specific and so intense. Someone in your orbit right now is going through something they did not anticipate, and it is consuming them in ways they cannot even articulate to themselves. This is about fascination that has crossed into territory they never planned to enter with you. Let me get right into what the cards are showing because this reading honestly unfolded in such a revealing way. So, the first card that came out is the Empress. And I need you to understand what this is telling me about how this person sees you. They are looking at you as someone who embodies fullness. Not in a shallow way but in the sense that you represent abundance to them. You are creativity itself in their eyes. You are growth and potential and everything fertile and alive. They see you as someone who brings things into being just by existing. This person watches you and sees someone who is complete. You are not trying to be anything other than what you are, and that completeness is what has them hooked. They have been around people who perform themselves, who curate and edit and filter everything they present to the world, but you just exist in your power and it is driving them absolutely wild. The Empress energy here is saying this person sees you as abundant in ways they feel scarce. You have something they are drawn to like a magnet and they cannot quite name it, but it is pulling them closer every single day. What I am picking up is that this person is used to categorizing people. They have boxes for everyone. This is a colleague. This is a friend. This is someone they find attractive. This is someone they respect professionally. Everyone fits somewhere in their mental filing system. But you, Aries, you are breaking their system. They keep trying to put you in a box and you keep spilling out of it. One day they think they have you figured out as this bold, ambitious person, and then you show them softness. Another day they think you are all fire and intensity, and then you demonstrate wisdom that catches them completely off guard. You are uncategorized in their mind, and it is creating this obsessive loop where they keep studying you, trying to solve the puzzle of who you are. The next card is Four of Swords, and this is where it gets really interesting. This person has been in a period of rest or retreat. They have been withdrawn from romantic or intense connections. Maybe they went through something that made them pull back. Maybe they told themselves they needed space from complications. Maybe they even convinced themselves they were content being alone or keeping things surface level with people. They have been in their own bubble, in their own head, processing their own stuff. They were doing fine in their solitude or their emotional distance from others. And then you happened. And suddenly that rest period feels like it is ending, not because they decided it should end but because you are waking something up in them that will not stay asleep. The Four of Swords is about necessary pause, but it is also about that pause coming to an end. This person is realizing they cannot stay in neutral anymore. The fascination they feel for you is forcing them out of their withdrawal. They are lying there trying to maintain their peace and their distance, and your energy is just penetrating through all of that. You are not even trying to reach them, but you are reaching them anyway. Nine of Cups came out next, and listen, this is the wish fulfillment card. This person looks at you and sees everything they have quietly wished for, not in some superficial checklist way but in this deep soul-level recognition. You embody qualities they have wanted to find in someone. The way you move through the world, the way you speak, the way you handle yourself, the way you laugh, the way you get serious, the way you do not apologize for taking up space. All of it is checking boxes they did not even know they had. This person might have had relationships before. They might have dated people they thought were great on paper. But something was always missing. Some element was never quite right. And now they are around you and it is like, OH. This is what I was actually looking for. This is the energy I have been wanting to be near. The Nine of Cups also tells me this person feels satisfied just being in your presence. They do not even need anything to happen between you two right now, and they are getting fulfillment just from observing you, just from being in the same space, just from occasional interactions. Every time they get to talk to you or hear your voice or see you doing your thing, it is like they got what they wished for that day. You are becoming their secret source of joy, and they are not even fully admitting it to themselves yet. The Hanged Man showed up, and this is crucial to understanding what they are going through internally. This person feels suspended. They are in this liminal space where everything they thought they knew about what they want and who they are attracted to and how they operate in connections is being turned completely upside down. The Hanged Man is about seeing from a new perspective. It is about surrender. It is about realizing that your old way of looking at things does not work anymore. This person is having to confront the fact that you do not fit their previous patterns. You are not like the people they usually go for. Or maybe you are like those people but you have some X factor that makes you different. Either way, they are suspended in this realization that they cannot approach you or think about you in the ways they have approached or thought about others before. They might be someone who usually pursues aggressively but with you they feel like they need to wait. Or they might be someone who usually keeps their distance but with you they feel pulled to get closer. The Hanged Man energy is saying they are stuck in the best and most uncomfortable way. They are being forced to let go of control. They are being forced to just hang there and feel what they feel without being able to do anything about it yet. And in that suspension, in that surrender, they are seeing you more clearly than they have seen anyone in a very long time. Judgment came through and this is hitting me as a major awakening card for this person. They are going through a resurrection of desire, of interest, of romantic possibility. Something in them that was dormant or shut down is being called back to life. Judgment is about answering a call. It is about rising up. It is about being reborn into a new version of yourself. This person is experiencing a judgment moment where they are realizing they cannot keep pretending they do not feel what they feel about you. They cannot keep playing it cool. They cannot keep telling themselves it is just a passing fascination. The call is too loud now. You are the trumpet that is waking them up from whatever slumber they were in emotionally. What I am seeing is that this person might have been moving through life somewhat numb or automatic when it comes to connections. Going through the motions. Not expecting anything real. Not believing they would find someone who genuinely moved them. And then you entered and it is like wake up. This is real. This matters. Pay attention. The Judgment card is telling me they are being forced to evaluate everything. They are being forced to ask themselves what they actually want. They are being forced to consider that maybe taking a risk on exploring this fascination would be worth whatever consequences come with it. Two of Wands appeared and this is future vision energy. This person is planning. They are standing there looking out at the horizon and they are seeing possibilities with you. They are imagining what it would be like to pursue you. They are thinking about different scenarios. They are considering their options. The Two of Wands is about holding the world in your hands and deciding which direction to go. This person has you on their mental map now. You are not a fleeting thought. You are a destination they are seriously considering journeying toward. What strikes me about the Two of Wands here is that it shows they have not made their move yet but they are absolutely strategizing. They are thinking about timing. They are thinking about approach. They are thinking about what they would say to you if they opened up about this fascination. They might be someone who is usually impulsive but with you they are actually taking time to think things through because you matter more than their usual interests. Or they might be someone who overthinks everything. And with you they are trying to figure out the perfect way to bridge the gap between where things are now and where they want them to go. Three of Wands comes next and this is expansion energy. This person's feelings are growing. What started as interest has become fascination. What was fascination is becoming something they cannot ignore. The Three of Wands is about watching your ships come in. It is about progress. It is about things developing beyond the initial stages. This person feels like their connection with you, or their interest in you is evolving and expanding even if nothing has explicitly happened between you yet. Every interaction adds fuel. Every time they see you their feelings get a little bigger. Every time they think about you the fascination deepens. The Three of Wands also suggests this person has hope. They are not just stuck in fantasy. They genuinely believe there is potential here. They see signs that make them think maybe you might be open to them. Maybe you have shown them some attention. Maybe you have smiled at them in a way that made them wonder. Maybe there have been moments of connection that made them feel like this is not completely one-sided. They are standing at the shore watching for your ship to come in, and they have reasons to believe it might actually be heading their way. Nine of Swords appeared and okay, this is where we see the struggle. This person is losing sleep over you. Literally or figuratively they are lying awake turning this whole situation over in their mind. The Nine of Swords is anxiety. It is worry. It is mental torment. This person is being overpowered by their fascination with you, to the point where it is causing them distress. They worry about what it means. They worry about whether they should do something about it. They worry about making a fool of themselves. They worry about losing whatever dynamic they currently have with you if they reveal how they feel. They worry that maybe they are reading too much into things. They worry that maybe you see them as just a friend or colleague or acquaintance and nothing more. But here is what the Nine of Swords is really telling me. The worry itself is proof of how much you have gotten under their skin. People do not lose sleep over people who do not matter to them. People do not spiral in anxiety over situations they can easily walk away from. This person is in the Nine of Swords energy because their fascination with you has become powerful enough to disrupt their peace. You have become the thought they cannot escape. You are the what if that haunts them. You are the possibility that both thrills and terrifies them. The final card is Eight of Swords, and this is showing me that this person feels trapped by their own fascination with you. They feel blindfolded and bound by their inability to categorize you, by their inability to know how to proceed, by their inability to just be normal around you anymore. The Eight of Swords is about feeling stuck even though the restraints are often self-imposed. This person has the power to free themselves. They could speak up. They could make a move. They could tell you what is going on in their head. But they feel trapped by fear, by uncertainty, by not wanting to ruin things, by not knowing if you feel anything back. What I am really picking up from the Eight of Swords is that this person feels like they are in a prison of their own making, but you are the key. You have the power here even if you do not realize it. Your response to them, your energy toward them, your openness or closeness, all of it dictates whether they stay trapped in this fascination, or whether they find the courage to break free from their restraints and actually pursue what they want. They are waiting for some sign from you. They are hyper-aware of how you interact with them. Every little thing you do gets analyzed because they are trying to figure out if there is a way out of this trap that does not end in rejection or humiliation. So Aries, let me bring this all together for you because the energy here is clear. You have someone absolutely fascinated by you and it is quietly consuming them. They see you as complete, abundant, everything they have wished for. They were in a restful, withdrawn state and you woke them up. They are going through a major internal awakening because of you. They are planning and hoping and watching their feelings expand. But they are also anxious and trapped by their own inability to know what to do with all of this. You are uncategorized to them because you are more than any box they have tried to put you in. You are full of contradictions that make sense together. You are strong and soft. You are bold and wise. You are fire and depth. They cannot figure you out, and that is exactly what makes them unable to stop thinking about you. This person is being overpowered by what they feel, and the cards are saying they are reaching a point where they will not be able to keep this quiet much longer. The fascination is building to something. Whether they make a move or whether they find another way to reveal what is happening inside them, this energy is moving toward expression. It cannot stay contained forever. If you have been sensing someone watching you a little too closely, paying a little too much attention, acting a little different around you, trust that. You are not imagining it. Someone is privately unraveling over you and trying to figure out how to handle the intensity of what they feel. You have power here that you might not even realize. You are the wish they did not know they had. You are the awakening they did not see coming. You are the fascination that is overpowering their carefully maintained distance from deep feeling. Just know that this energy is real and it is building. And you might want to pay attention to who in your world seems a little too interested, a little too affected by your presence, a little too unable to play it cool around you. Because someone absolutely is quietly fascinated, and it is starting to become too big for them to hide.